Howdy folks, Jambareeqi here and welcome to Jambareeqi Requests, the show where you decide what I review. For this episode you chose Barnyard, as nominated by Diego Lightning Kid V. Barnyard follows a cow called Otis who loves to goof around and party, much to the disappointment of his adoptive father Ben, who is in charge of the Barnyard community. Unfortunately, Ben is barbarically killed by a band of coyotes. After Ben's passing, Otis is chosen to take over his father's job and look after the farm animals. Can Otis mature and pass on his father's legacy respectfully, or will his party animal antics put his family to shame? The frustrating thing about Barnyard is that it indicates hints of potential, but the filmmakers decide to shoot themselves in the foot again and again and again. One thing that holds this movie back from being great is its relentless desperation to be laugh out loud funny. Instead of taking time to craft good material, the writers force comedy to happen without relying on wit or creativity or timing. What we get is a constant barrage of obnoxious dialogue, with characters yapping on and on, hoping that at least one of their many lines spouted from their verbal diarrhea will make audiences laugh. Watching this movie trying to be funny is like witnessing someone attempting to squeeze sauce from an empty ketchup bottle. Good comedy works when there's material to work with. You can't just write anything that comes to mind and expect it to be a barrel of laughs. Sometimes there is a good gag, but then the film decides to drag it on and ruin what was once funny.
Okay, that was kind of funny. Right, you can end the joke now. Ugh, now you're just milking it! Oh, just end already! It's official, you guys have killed comedy. I hope you're happy with yourselves.
What's also annoying is the abundance of aggravating comic relief characters. These comedic sideline characters feel more like set dressing because they lack any screen presence, memorability or likability. It's as if the writers were unconfident about having one comic relief character, so they added loads in a rash determination to have at least one funny character. The end result is a cast of forgettable, underdeveloped pests clogging up the screen time. I'm sure some people will enjoy this movie's goofy sense of humour and wide cast of silly animals, especially kids under the age of 12. But personally, I didn't like either. The cherry on top for this movie's problems has to be the way it looks. Now, I can forgive the male cows having udders. I know this pisses people off, but personally, it doesn't bother me. In this film's universe, there are male cows with udders. Okay, fine, whatever. At least the cows are decently designed and pleasant to look at, but everyone else is repulsive. I like weird character designs, but only when they're done right. The designs for these animals are atrociously ugly in a lazy way, not an interesting or quirky way. It's like the staff scrambled them together without any concern for the audience's eyes. It doesn't help that these badly illustrated characters are animated with no energy or imagination. It is as if we're watching someone using a computer animation software for the first time, as they prod the models cluelessly, hoping in vain that they're doing okay, while disregarding any sense of timing or personality. It's an embarrassing display of computer animation that's almost on the same level as Food Fight or Hoodwinked. Okay, so I've been cracking the whip on this film for most of the review, yet I said that it had potential. This is true. Despite all the movie's follies and headaches, there are actually some genuinely good dramatic scenes. Yeah, when the film shuts the fuck up and calms down a bit, it is fully capable of getting across atmosphere and emotion. Mainly in scenes focused on Otis and his relationship with Ben. They have a really remarkable father-son chemistry. Despite not being blood-related, there's a kindred family connection between them that's very likeable. Even though Otis spoils himself and goofs about, you can tell that he really loves his dad deep down and looks up to him. Heck, who wouldn't see a hero in Ben? He's super passionate about caring for his community, to the point where he'll be a badass and physically protect the barnyard critters from predators. Surprisingly, when Ben dies, the film handles the death very tastefully. Then throughout the film, we get to see some authentic and nuanced moments, where Otis is contemplating what his new responsibility means to him and the importance of what his dad left behind. In between the film's desperate attempts to be funny, there are some honest and natural scenes with the weight and gravitas of a classic Pixar movie. Some of these moments nearly made me cry. They are that good.
You see, I don't know what I was thinking, but for a minute I actually thought I could take your place. I mean, but those coyotes, I mean, you would have stood up to them and you wouldn't have backed down. I gotta tell you, I was so afraid.
That's what pisses me off about this movie. It can totally pull off solid, heartfelt drama, but it decides to waste its time devoting itself to obnoxious, unfunny gags. This movie didn't need to be funny. Heck, not every animated talking animal film needs to be a comedy. If the writers trimmed out the filler, tweaked some ideas, improved the animation, and focused on the element that works, the drama, then this could have been a great movie. I want to like Barnyard, I really do, but I can't fully appreciate it. What works well in this movie is ruined by its laziness and desperate attempts to be funny. I do hope that one day someone remakes this movie, because like I said, it had the potential to be an excellent serious drama. So this was actually the last episode of Jambareeqi Requests, which means I'll be ignoring all nominations in the comment section below. There's no point posting nominations. I'm not going to take any into account because there's not going to be any more episodes of Jambareeqi Requests. However, future episodes of Jambareeqi Reviews will offer you guys the chance to nominate films for my main show. So yeah. There's that. I have enjoyed doing Jambareeqi Requests. I just need to lessen the workload on my channel so I can have more of a life outside my channel and devote myself to other projects outside reviewing. I have really enjoyed doing Jambareeqi Requests though. It's been fun. I mean, I got a bit of adrenaline whenever I was seeing the votes go up and seeing, oh, so is that the next one I'm going to do? Is that the next one I'm going to do? It's been really exciting. I've always looked forward to what film I would be doing next because you guys would be deciding them. There's something really fun about not deciding what I'm going to review next. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed taking part in Jambareeqi Requests. I hope you enjoyed watching the reviews of Jambareeqi Requests. And I hope you continue to watch stuff on my channel. Cheerio, folks.